Auto insurance can all seem the same until it comes time to use it. So don't get stuck paying more for less coverage. Switch to USAA Auto Insurance and you could start saving money in no time. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
USAA.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Walmart. New beauty is in bloom at Walmart, and it's all about springtime radiance. From Drybar, Tula Skincare, and hundreds more available online, Walmart has the premium brands you want and this season's on-trend products for flawless, glossy hair and hydrated skin. Big name beauty brands? Check. The things you love? Check. Find trending spring beauty and all you need to look and feel gorgeous at Walmart, on app and online.
As always, Apple, Spotify, Pandora. If you would like to see the visual, subscribe to the YouTube channel, THA, real JANELL. We're about to get it started. And literally, bear with me. Like, yesterday I did the whole couch. I did like an hour. And it's like every time I get off of live, I just throw up. And I know it's because it's the pain. But this pain is no joke. Like, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we live every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So that's the couch every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no what? I know you said it.
If it's my ego, can you blame me? I be popping. And if you hating on the low, man, you ain't stopping this. I do my damn thing, and you know that's a fact. And I'm half of this money straight out the fucking trap. And I be giving it back and telling like a mountain. Some of my people change, but I'm okay with that. And I forgive, but ain't no reason running back. You made your bed, now lay it down, go take a nap. Hold up, I hope you didn't think that I believe you. You made your choice, but ain't no need to go back. No, if I cut you up, I leave you no slack. And please don't touch my gangsta, for I'll fuck around and go back, you know that. But back to this money, back to the shame. Straight to the highway, hustling, pushing things. I'm never stopping, gotta add them bands. Why the fuck would I need my ends. I mean, I do though. I need my motherfucking hands. Oh, I'm tripping. I think it's you. Oh, it's me? Oh, well. If it's my ego, can you blame me? I be popping. And if you hating on the low, man, you ain't stopping this. I do my damn thing, and you know that's a fact. And I'm half of this money straight out the fucking trap. And I be giving it back and telling like a mountain. Some of my people change, but I'm okay with that. And I forgive, but ain't no reason running back. You make your bed, now lay it down, go take a nap.
It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Never a limit. Okay? I know I haven't been on live every day that I'm supposed to, but trust me when I say I'll be trying. I'm gonna do at least 30 minutes on the couch today. If you come in, let me get some of your positive vibes, some of your good energy to help and push me through. My wife, she gives me good energy, and that's what helps me get on the couch. So help me to stay on the couch a little bit longer by giving me some of your energy. how many of y'all are energy people? I know for one that I am. If I get around good energy people, it recharges me. You know, it gets me back on the right track to where I need to be. If my mental is out of whack, I can call my wife and she can get me right back on track with her energy, you know, or my bestie. So, you know, have people around you that, you know, that can actually give you that good energy, that good positive energy to where you could feed off of it and move on and be strong. So, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you check on your people. I always stress to check on your strong friends. Check on your people, anybody that you fuck with. Because you never know what your people is going through. Just like there are some people that literally had no idea how much I was actually going through until the last minute. And they're like, wait a minute, I don't want you to think I'm being fake, but what's going on? And it's not that you being fake, it's just that you guys haven't been keeping up. And some of you, it's not just me you don't keep up with, you don't keep up with some of your other friends. So that's why I always try to stress to you all to check on your friends, your strong friends, your friends, anybody that you fuck with, check on them. Do your wellness check, period. Coming up on the couch, we got Kecia. I'm just waiting on her to let me know what day she want to change to, because we was actually supposed to do her interview last week. But, you know, with the surgery, it was just so hard to just jump right back on the couch. And every time I think I'm about to just be able to just jump back on the couch, it never happens the way I think it's going to happen. So I end up back, you know, pushing everything back. So I'm glad to be on the couch. I'm going to do at least 30 minutes, you know. I mean, even 30 minutes sometimes is, it takes a lot out of me. But, you know, I need the positive vibes and energy. Before we go on, there's been a lot of deaths. There's been, and it's been a lot of children dying lately. I don't know if you guys realize that. A lot of plane crashes, children dying. It's a pattern here. And it's around the same age bracket. It's a pattern. So let's give a moment of silence for the ones who didn't make it to today. Thank you so much. I know right now the city is in an uproar because of an event, you know, that took place in a city, and it led, not even the event led, you know, to people dying, just people's actions led to people dying. And I know that retaliation always seems so much easier. And I'm not one to be like, you know, don't go, you know, doing nothing. I mean, I want to say don't go doing nothing crazy. But, and I know a lot of people will be like, wait a minute, didn't you shoot the guy that raped you? Like, didn't you go retaliate? Of course. But I'm not going to tell you to go do the same thing. I'm not. I'm just going to tell you to be smart, you know, about the things that you do, about the moves that you make. Because it not only affects you, it affects your family, it affects the people that love you, it affects the people that's around you. And although, you know, we want to, you know, do things and put things into our own hands, you know, vengeance, but vengeance is actually not even yours. You know, it's, you know, we just do it sometimes without even thinking. Now, when I caught my case, I did think about what I was doing, because I was just like, you know, this is the last straw. Ain't no motherfucker about to put their goddamn hands on me no more and just, you know, take advantage of me no more. I'm going to take up for myself since nobody else is. And so that's what that was on my end. Now, and it's the same, it could be the same for you all as well. But again, you got to think about the people that are around you that will be involved. You know, it's a lot of people, even from my age group, that proudly still gangbang. And, you know, when you're in And I always see a lot of people like, whenever you in that type of lifestyle, you can't really be mad how you end up. Like what happened with little Ronnie and his daughter. People was trying to say, well, he was in that lifestyle. But, I mean, I get that. I get that, y'all. I get it. So why not get out of that lifestyle once you get kids? Why does it have to be that somebody has to gangbang? Why does it have to be? And sometimes it's not even people that's gangbanging. It's just the fact that some people know who someone used to be. And they might not know the changed version of you. So they might test you. And it's up to you to however you're going to handle it. How are you going to handle it? Are you going to retaliate back on some gangbanging shit? Or are you going to handle it like an adult? It's easy to jump out of character. It is. It's easy to literally just let the chips fall where they may. But I really want to encourage you that prison is not a good place. Prison is not something that you want in your near future. Because although it was bad when I was there, it's worse right now. You might even end up going to jail in Oklahoma County, and you might not even make it to the prison. You want to know why? Because Oklahoma County might even kill you. You just never know. And the chips might fall wherever they are. But if you can kind of guide those chips where they're falling yourself, then I would urge you to do that. I know it's hard when you lose someone. It's very hard. And the only thing sometimes people could think about is, and the only thing they could see is red. And it's like that sometimes. And that's okay. But just like they say, be angry but sin not. I don't know if y'all ever heard that saying. But, I mean, you could be angry, but don't commit a crime to where you're going to have to pay in the long run. Unless to you like, you know what? I know I got kids, but, this person killed my uncle or my brother or my friend. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge it to the game and just kill this man. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Somebody keep calling me. But we just have to really be careful. Sometimes you could be in the wrong place at the right time or the right place at the wrong time. Vice versa. Sometimes you might be in a spot where somebody drops $1,000 and you pick it up. You at the right place. Okay? Especially if you didn't see who dropped it. Nah, but for real. We have to start teaching, the generation that's watching us right now, because they're watching us. Like, how are we going to handle this? How are we handling situations that they get put in as well? But when we revert back to our old ways, your new ways is bleak. Nobody really is going to remember that. They're going to remember you from your old ways. Heaven forbid you get into a fight, reverting back to your old ways, and you pass away, then guess what? That's all the news is going to be talking about, the people are going to be talking about. They're not going to be talking about the changed person that you became, the man that you grew up, that you grew into be, the woman that you grew into be. They're going to be talking about that person that you was from 6-0, fighting that person in the club, or from Hoover that was fighting that person in a parking lot. They're going to remember that person. And they're going to keep talking about that person. And it's going to make it seem like you never even changed into a different person. You never even changed to be that best version of yourself. So then now your legacy is smut. Now your legacy is whatever they wrote in the news. Whatever they wrote in the news. Whatever, onlookers are saying. some of y'all like, I don't care how I go out, but some of us do. And I know to men, it's like, I don't want to go out looking like a coward. But are you a coward for want to make sure that you live to see another day? Are you a coward to just say, hey, I didn't mean to do that? Man to man, can't you speak to each other? Woman to woman, can't you speak to each other and let things go? I literally just had a conversation earlier. I was offended by something that somebody close to me, did, how they treated me. And so, I kind of stayed away. They kind of stayed away. But today we had, a heart to heart, and, we kind of got things off our chest. But it was like, when you don't communicate like adults, then you look like kids. So us staying away from each other, like, I'm not going to talk to her, or I'm not going to talk to him, or I'm going to be in the same building and not speak. That's childish. Do you want to be childish, or do you want to grow and be a better person and set a better example for the younger kids that's watching you? How do you want your legacy to end up? What do you want your last memories to be about or to be? Some of y'all don't care. Some of y'all like, I don't even got a will. And some of y'all don't. Some of y'all don't have life insurance, but you out there putting your life at risk. So when you die, your kids won't get any benefits. You're just dead. We got to start really thinking before we start doing. And if you like, well, I thought, well, start thinking before you thought. Yeah, we have to. It's too much at risk. It's too much at stake. And what I mean by that is the younger generation that are looking for examples, that are looking for a role model, looking for somebody to look up to. Even if you don't think that somebody's looking up to you or looking at you or looking to you, guess what? There might be 15 to 20, maybe even more that is. I always like to encourage you guys to spread love. Spread love. Life is too short to lose the love of your life, or your kids, or even yourself. I know it might be hard to let things go. It's hard for me sometimes, especially when I feel like I've been wronged or hurt. But then who is going to be the adult out of a childish situation? Which one is going to be the adult? Who's going to take that step to actually be the adult? Who's going to make that decision? Because if both of you guys are being childish in a situation, then there's not going to be any adultness coming up out of that. I'm just saying. Hey. Be careful what you put out into the world. Be careful how you speak, what you say. Our words are very powerful. I don't care if you think it sounds stupid. Whatever you say out of your mouth, we're magical. Those things can actually come true. We have powers. What we use our mouth to speak out, that's a spell. And we're casting it. Are you going to be doing and speaking for the good or for the bad? Are you on this earth to be impactful, to be a leader, or to cause havoc and just strife? What are you on this earth to do? What is your purpose? Do you even know what your purpose is? If you don't, do some soul searching. If you always angry, figure out why you're so angry all the time. If you always sad, let's try to figure out why you always so sad. Fix you so you don't hurt others. Fix you so you don't speak negative things out of your mouth and cause negative things upon yourself to happen because of what you are saying and speaking. Become that better version of yourself without even anybody asking, without offending people on the way. Become a better version of yourself so you can have a better legacy that is left. Y'all don't want to leave this earth and all people can think and say is, oh yeah, that motherfucker was fucked up. That motherfucker was always into some shit. I don't want to be remembered like that. I want to be remembered for the positive, for the good. And all of us should want that as well. Some don't, and that's fine. But once you find yourself, you're going to be like, damn, why did I even say that? When you realize that the negative things that's happening to you is the things that you actually spoke out of your mouth and spoke into existence. You're going to be like, damn, let me watch my mouth. And yes, let you watch your mouth. Watch your mouth when you're speaking on God's children. That's you. Watch your mouth when you're speaking on yourself. You know? Don't always let your anger speak for you. Or the fact that you're offended, you let that emotion speak for you. Stop doing that. Stop letting emotions speak for you when you can speak for yourself. Don't allow emotions to carry you throughout life like this is how you're supposed to be carrying on, because you're not. You're not. You are supposed to control your emotions, not the other way around. Don't allow yourself to be weak. You've been strong through so many other things, but you can't be strong against yourself. When you in your head mind fucking yourself and saying things out your mouth that you know is going to cause problems. Not with just people around you, but with yourself. Be easy. Spread love. And love will come back to you. Give good positive energy and good positive vibes. And that's what's going to come back to you. Remember, figure out what you want your legacy to be. Figure out how you want to be remembered and work towards that. Work towards that. I got faith in you. I know you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. We all can do it. And again, I know it's not easy. It ain't. It's not. When was things meant to be easy for us? Never. Never. Nothing was ever meant to be easy for us. So always go into things expecting it to be hard, but expecting to come out of it as well. If y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I did as long as I can do. I feel like I'm about to pass out. I love you guys so much, and I definitely appreciate the ones that came in. And don't worry if you didn't catch this 20 to 30 minute episode. You can always come back and rewatch and re-listen. Couch Chronicles .no limits on Instagram, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, Big O tagged, like, and fan base, THA Real JANELL on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe. Hey wifey, I love you. Make sure that you subscribe. You know, tell your people about the couch. You know, I might not be my best right now, but once I get back on schedule and out of this pain, then you know, we're gonna bounce right back. But until then, I'll give you 20 to 30 good minutes that I can. But I love you guys so much, and I definitely appreciate everybody that's been hitting me up. If you haven't already done so, and if you haven't already heard my album, let's go ahead and start checking that out. You know what I'm saying? Elevate album out now. I was working on a video before I got my surgery, but I still want to do some other things to it. So I'm going to have to wait till I heal up a little bit more so we can get the rest of the video done. But I love you guys. If you're also looking for an affordable photography, tap in with your girl. 6 edited photos for $15. If you got graduation coming up, I do have cap, gown, and tassel, you know, for the kids or even grown-ups that's graduating. Tap in with your girl. Don't think that it's too much pain for me to do your pictures or to do your interview, because it's never too much. You guys give me energy. That helps me out. So help keep my mind busy. Okay? I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Love you guys. Spotify, Apple, Pandora, thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits.